We can't leave the anchorite in Valkanaz Nokfraz's hands. That would be a very bad idea. He can use her blood to create devastatingly powerful incarnates, abominations even I could not stand against. We must assault his fortress, Ardent Hope. I always have a plan, mortal. We will require allies for this. Rincaius and his blade bearers, and a way to get inside. The Waking Flame portal key will do, if we can attune it properly. And we need Aarox. He should be familiar with Ardent Hope. Portal keys, when properly attuned, can open paths where none existed before. But we require an expert for this. Talk to Madam Wim, little mortal. She likes you. Convince her to help. If we have to assault the front gate, then we've already lost. Go on. Use your charms to convince Madam Wim to aid us once more. In the meantime, I want to try another spell of identification on the twisted rod you recovered from an Ilark summit. I believe I am close to determining its original purpose. Why would it? They were allies mere moments ago. I doubt he expects trouble from a group of mortals he despises. It's possible the key already contains the coordinates to enter the fortress. I assume Sister Seldina visited the place many times. Perhaps, if time were not an issue. Besides, I can open my own portals to locations I am familiar with. I rarely use portal keys. We require an expert, and Madam Wim knows more about secret portals and byways than anyone in Fargrave, including me. Mortal blood and Daedric essence performs similar functions, and blood tied to rituals makes them more powerful. The cataclysms are basically rituals made manifest. Royal blood flows through the anchorite's veins. That makes it valuable indeed. You gave it to me to study. I studied it. It protects its secrets very well, but I have learned a few things while you were busy in Deadlight. It is an old relic that contains an enchantment as twisted as its form. It is disconcerting. Not exactly, not yet. But Aarox's essence is somehow tied to the relic. That could be why he was attracted to it. I will continue to examine it as time permits. Who knows? It may have a use we can exploit should the need arise. It is one of the 777 impregnable citadels that house Mehrunes Dagon's legions. Nokfrost commands the garrison, protected by a cabal of Dremora blood adepts. That's why we need Aarox once we get inside. If we believe the Daedrat, he was once a mighty Daedra in service to Mehrunes Dagon, as well as Nokfrost's superior. If that is true, then he must know how to navigate the fortress. If we attempt a frontal attack, we'll never reach the anchorite. We have the same chance we always have, and we will find a way. What you told me raises questions about the anchorite that I must have answers to. And you do not want Mehrunes Dagon's plans to succeed. So we shall deal with Nokfrost together.
Valkanaz Nokfrost will come for Fargrave next, Wim. My blade bearers and I will not wait for that.
Ah, my favorite mortal returns. I do appreciate when Lyrinth deigns to share you with me. Don't mind Rincaius. He believes that every problem can be solved with a sword. I do hope you have a more interesting topic to discuss with me. You too? Ardent Hope is Valkanaz Nokfrost's seat of power, and it now appears that he is supreme among Mehrunes Dagon's vassals. I do not see why you all insist on making him your enemy. And if he succeeds, I would be foolish to defy the new regime. Still, it would be irksome to live under the Prince of Destruction's authority. At least you have a slightly better idea than a frontal assault. The Blade Bearers are fools to consider it. This key would allow me to open a portal directly into the fortress, which might give you a chance, no matter how slim. Very well. There's an old portal dais in the burn south of Ardent Hope. Meet me there and I will attune your key. I can't abide the anchorite in Valkanar's Nokraz's grip, not out darling of the alleys. Let me gather some materials and recall the proper incantations. Then I will collect Lyrinth and meet you at the old portal dais in the burn, south of Ardent Hope. Need? No, but it will make the attunement easier. Once a network of portal daises crisscrossed the Deadlands. The fortress was built around one of them. Most have been forgotten and are no longer utilized, but that doesn't mean the magic has faded. I was not always the entrepreneurial Mazken who stands before you. Long ago, I played at amassing influence by pledging myself to the Daedric princes. I learned many secrets during those dalliances, including ways into and out of secure locations.
Drozu, gather the Blade Bearers. We must attack Ardent Hope before Nokvroz makes his next move.
Our swords are yours to command, Ring Caius.
I would have preferred an army of Fargravians at our backs, but this will work too. While you and Lyrinth use Wym's portal to infiltrate the fortress, my Blade Bearers will launch an assault on the front gate. The battle will be glorious. Perhaps, but defeat does not mean the same thing to my kin as it does to you, mortal. Death is not the end for the Blade Bearers. At least not death in battle. For what Nokvroz did to our clanmates, however, he must suffer. Vengeance is an honorable goal. Besides, your best chance to rescue the Anchorite is for my clan to draw the attention of Ardent Hope. And ours requires you to deal Nokvroz a grievous blow. This is how we tear down our foe, and I will see it done.
What if your dad had a friend who was New York?
I wouldn't call him all of that. I'm like,
From the way he's evidence. That was that his whole name when he got arrested.
By matching the stones with the runes nearby, while I attune the portal key. Oh, nicely done, mortal. Opening. Yes, I can sense the connections. The key is attuned and the dais activated, mortal. Now, come and retrieve your portal key. Here you are, a freshly attuned portal key. Carry it with you, and the portal will deposit you inside Ardent Hope. After that, matters are in your hands. I do hope Lyranth has a plan for what to do once you get there. For you, sweet mortal, always, let Lyranth and the others worry about these affairs, and come back to Fargrave with me. Your life is short enough. Why risk it on this fool's errand? I can promise that our association would be mutually satisfying. Oh, I was only having a bit of fun. You are so deliciously stoic. And correct, I must admit. Mehrunes Dagon has long coveted Fargrave's doors to the many realms. Do not let Nokroz use our fair anchorite to accomplish that. Remember, distraction. What else would you call the Blade Bearer's action? While they draw the attention of Nokroz's forces, you must move quickly. You have until the last Blade Bearer falls. Use that time wisely. And I do hope you survive. For aesthetics, if nothing else.
The Blade Bearers will keep the fortress's defenders occupied.
Leave that to your clan, Rinkaius, and come with us. We could use your sword.
I will face Nokroz in open battle, in the sight of my kin. That is the path of honor.
Well said, Blade Bearer, but I will destroy Nokroz. Master, a word, please.
Good hunting, mortal. My Blade Bearers and I will draw the ire of Nokroz's army while you infiltrate the keep. It is a great opportunity to prove the might of my clan. Today we repay Mehrunes Dagon's servants with pain and sorrow. A mortal worry. We are Dremora. We do not die, we return. And Blade Bearers do not fear pain. We exist for battle and glory. Valkanaz Nokroz has risen high among the kin, but we will prove stronger. It is our way. The stronger will fight for his position. The weaker will await the rise of a new leader. Nokroz commands obedience with his strength alone. None are proud to serve him. They know he won his place by making a staircase from his followers. The paths of oblivion are dark and strange, mortal. None can say how long his reformation might take. But even if Nokroz returns immediately, he will bear the dishonor of defeat. Who would serve a Valkanaz too weak to defend his own fortress?
We must reach the anchorite before Valkanaz Nokroz can use her blood to fuel his perfected cataclysm. Obviously, he seeks to create his own incarnates. I'd prefer not to have to face such a creature. Now collect Aarox and let us be off. Rinkaius and his blade bearers will assault the front gate, drawing the attention of Valkanaz Nokroz's forces. Meanwhile, we will infiltrate using the attuned portal key and attempt to remain undetected as we search the fortress for the anchorite. We must prevent Nokroz from using her blood to fuel his device. I admit I want to examine his so-called perfected cataclysm. This entire notion of changing the unchangeable intrigues me. But I have no desire to face another of those incarnates. Let's just say I have an idea on how we may utilize it if worse comes to worse. Just keep Aarox close. His knowledge of the fortress is essential if we're to make our way through the interior undetected.
Lyranth is correct, Master. Before I was cursed with the form you see before you, I commanded Ardent Hope. I know its many rooms and passages as well as I know the back of my tail. And you will need me when you confront the traitorous Nokroz. Hate is too weak a word for what I feel, Master. I do not begrudge him for chafing under my rule. That is the Deadlands way. It is natural to challenge those above you. But Nokroz chose the path of cowardice. He must answer for that. Did Nokfroz face me in open battle? Did he strike me down with his own strength and fervor? No! He resorted to a trickster's curse. His actions revealed his fear, not his power. He has not earned his place at the head of Lord Dagon's armies. I do not know. I would certainly be more worthy than Nokfroz, but Mehrunes Dagon allowed that worm to replace me through trickery and deceit. I gave Lord Dagon my unstinting loyalty. But where was his loyalty to me? We should go, Master. As you say, Master. This is the Barbican, Master. Go east and then north to reach the inner keep.
I really don't like your odds.
With me! Show them our fury!
There is our distraction, just as Rinkaius promised. Let us not waste it. To the inner keep.
Curse this wretched form! I once had claws that could tear these walls asunder!
Want to hurt you, but now I'm going to. Smell blood. Mortal blood.
They are Nokfroz's most trusted servants. If we encounter them, the anchorite may be nearby. Nokfrost harvests the Anchorite's blood, she may not survive the process.
It's not the Anchorites. He smells different. Keep looking.
I think you got their attention.
The Anchorite. She's near.
I sense her presence as well. There. Bloodlord Sabak. And he has the Anchorite. Let us listen in.
Your blood will empower the perfected Cataclysm and birth an incarnate to conquer all for Mehrunes Dagon.
I'll destroy that device, just like I destroyed the Riven Cataclysm.
Volcanaz Nokfrost, cast down the foolish Aarox and purge the Order of the Waking Flame. You will submit too. Bring her. Nokfrost awaits us in the volcano. And you there, in the shadows. We will deal with you soon enough.
Foolish! When I am restored, I will return and slaughter them all!
Another time, Aarox. How do we reach that volcano?
Through the door to the north. Soon, Nokfrost will feel my wrath!
The Blade Bearers draw the attention of most of the fortress, but they will not endure much longer. We must hurry.
I can run from here.
As I feared, the Blade Bearers falter.
These are the mighty Blade Bearers. Kneel, Rinkias, or Volcanaz Nokfrost will erase your clan from existence.
The path to the Cataclysm lies ahead, but the Blade Bearers are in trouble. If they fall, all eyes will turn toward us as we ascend. We will never reach the Anchorite. Perhaps now is the time to release the magic stored in the Twisted Rod. I am guessing, but a guess is all I have. I believe that the Twisted Rod holds the key to breaking Aarox's curse. The magic inside it, it's Aarox's true form. If I break the rod, Aarox would be restored to his former glory, for a time. Time, or lack thereof, is the issue. If I had more of it, I could work out a permanent solution. But if we break the rod without removing the curse, it may restore Aarox, at least until the curse reasserts itself. We could if we want to save the Blade Bearers and the Anchorite, yes. I will also need to stay behind. I can stave off the curse, but even that won't allow him to retain his true form for long. Take the rod and decide quickly, mortal. As I said, time is short.
Break the rod! Release me to seek my vengeance! I demand it!
The magic is released. Get ready, Daedrat. Your final flight is about to begin.
The wrath of Aarox the Mutilator! Behold your doom!
Aarox has returned! Run!
Blade Bearers, on your feet, rally to me!
Come, mortal. I can smell Nokfrost's fear. Take the path of cinders, and I will help you reach the Anchorite.
Go, mortal. The Blade Bearers will aid you as we can.
To the volcano. Go! I cannot suppress Aarox's curse for long.
Is at hand.
They're coming for us.
I was so close. The curse reasserts itself. Aerox is immeasurable.
Datrat once more. Aerox is still Aerox. I am with you, Master. This way.
Too late, mortal. The anchorite blood flows through the catalyst, and soon, Valkanar's Nakfrost will emerge transformed!
That one put up a fight, didn't they?
Bonds can withstand Aerox's teeth. You are free, anchorite.
Meddlesome fools. I already have what I need from Emperor Morgar's head. Within one mighty fall, I am the perfected incarnate!
Volkanar's Nakfrost! Prepare to meet your doom! Do him, Master!
I'll support you, friend. Just like at the Riven Cataclysm.
You cannot defeat disaster take you mortal!
Soon my power will be ready to use! Rise up with my power! Help me break Nocros's defenses!
Destroy the mortal!
I need a moment to gather my power! Nothing my power can hurt Nocros! I need a moment to gather my power! Soon my power will be ready to use! I'm ready! Core, you need my power, friend! Now to deal with the perfected Cataclyst. We need to destroy the Cataclyst so they can't create any more of those abominable incarnates! We actually did it! I wasn't sure you'd come for me, but I'm glad you did. Wait. Do you feel that? Something's coming. Oh no.
Nocros underestimated you. You are indeed powerful. For mortals. I remember you, little one. Morikar's whelp. I have plans for you. Your companions, however, are a momentary nuisance. I shall destroy them.
Fall back! We cannot fight Mehrunes Dagon.
Hang on! I'll get us out of here!
We actually did it! I wasn't sure you'd come for me, but I'm glad you did. Wait. Do you feel that? Something's coming. Oh no.
Noctros underestimated you. You are indeed powerful. For mortals. I remember you, little one. Morikar's whelp. I have plans for you. Your companions, however, are a momentary nuisance. I shall destroy them.
Fall back! We cannot fight Mehrunes Dagon.
Hang on! I'll get us out of here!
Oh, Fargrave. How I missed you.
Well fought, all of you. Lord Aerox, it was an honor to share a battlefield with you.
Yes. Forever they will fear my name, no matter what form I wear.
Back to the House of Whims. We need time to recover. And to talk.
Walk the streets with pride, mortals. You saved Fargrave. And most likely Nairn as well.
But did you hear? Mehrunes Dagon said he had plans for me.
Yes. The Prince of Destruction took note of you, Anchorite. You overcame his most powerful minions.
There has to be more to it than that. My mother, Sister Seldina, told me I would help Mehrunes Dagon destroy the mortal world.
A false prophecy, perhaps? Let it lie for now.
I suppose. I just have a feeling this isn't over. Not yet.
There is always another battle. But you need not seek it today.
Word of Vulcanar's Nokvros's defeat has spread quickly. I smell Madam Whim's hand in that. So many people have turned out to hail the triumph of Aerox the Mutilator! And you as well, Master.
A hero's welcome. In Fargrave? How did they even know? And no one in this city cares about anything that isn't their business. Unless... This must be Madam Whim's doing. But why would she go to all that trouble? It's so unlike her.
The citizens of Fargrave hail you as a hero, mortal. Savor your triumph. It is from moments such as these that legends are born. Let us return to Lyranth, but not too swiftly.
I do so adore a conquering hero, my darling. Do you like the welcome I prepared? It was the best I could do on short notice. Lyranth awaits you upstairs. But know that I plan to show you all the pleasures of the House of Whims. Later, no charge.
All this toil and still so far from my freedom. Value that, mortal. You may spend your days avoiding death, but at least your path is one of your own choosing.
All has turned out to my satisfaction. I learned what I needed to, and you eliminated the threat of incarnates laying waste to Fargrave and the mortal world. And with Sister Seldina and Valkanaz Nokvraz gone, none remain to build new cataclysts. You have served me well, and I have a certain fondness for you, mortal. But do not presume that we are friends. Dremora have no need of such things, and I will not share my secrets with you. They are mine, and mine alone. Let us talk of other things. The Anchorite has demonstrated the ability to survive whatever hardships come her way. She will sort out her memories and come to terms with her parentage, eventually. Then she should be safe here in Fargrave. The Stricture will see to that. It is over for now, little mortal. I, too, am curious about the daughter of a Longhouse Emperor. But thanks to your efforts at Ardent Hope, she remains out of Dagon's hands. You have served both me and your world well. Take this, with my gratitude. We stopped the Waking Flame